Hey guys, this is Zora Water. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, we went to go find Auron, but Yuna got herself kidnapped by some Albed Sykes. So we went over and rescued her while Waka dealt with the Albed Sykes game. Unfortunately, it looks like he is all very much tuckered out right now. So after we rescued her, we kind of brushed up on a few more Blitzball techniques, and we're gonna go fight against the Luca Goers.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him.
All right. I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. I promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win. Yeah!
Mind a bench.
I'm warming a bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the Goers goners.
Let's blitz.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
Win!
For Captain Waka.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game. But who could have imagined a championship game between these two teams? Our legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
This looks like history in the making, Baba.
Going at it, folks. The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
Alright, time for us to blitz off. So I'm just gonna be straight to the point. I'm actually post-commentating the rest of this episode because man oh man, it took way too long to finish this stupid game, and I'm really bad at Blitzball, as I've mentioned in the previous episodes. So it's been a while since I've actually seen this, so hopefully all this is gonna be new to me and I can do a good job commentating it. Right here we have Graf managing to do a successful pass, and then freaking Apis here going in circles. The AI is really dumb from both sides, although the Luca Goers are kind of stronger. So yeah, right here, I wasn't able to choose my movement. In one of the tutorials, you're able to have automatic movement where the AI does all the control, or you can manually move your characters. I wasn't able to do that until I got access to the ball. Manual A is relative to the map, so left on the map is left on your stick, as with the right side. Manual B is relative to the position of the character, so if I were to choose Manual B, left for me would be going down because my arrow is pointing to the right. Or left, sorry. Or at least that's what I understand from it. For now, I just picked Manual A. There are the different formations, normal, AI control, mark mode. We don't have any blitzers marking anyone. Right side and left side, they'll just kind of focus on that side. Keep in mind that movement and modes have no effect if the opponent has the ball. So here's an issue. The Besaid Aurochs are not a very good team. Well, they are a good team if you know how to use them. I just don't know how to use them. And their stats are a little bit low compared to some of the Luca Goers. So right here, like, I either had the choice of shooting or passing. It was gonna get taken either way, so I just let it happen. So here they're trying to do a pass over to freaking Apis, who's right in front of her. Granted, the AI is really, really dumb and smart at the same time, so I don't understand this. When the Luca Goers have the ball, I have no way to stop any of this. This all happens automatically, including the fact that two of my Aurochs are on top of each other. Anyways, oh geez, that's a lot of people, and there was no hope in this one. I was just gonna let things happen no matter what. Depending on what we do, it would save a bunch of HP, which doesn't really matter because I think the only one, hi, how you doing? The only one who even has a skill would be Waka and or Tidus, but Tidus doesn't have access to the jet shot at this point. And I don't know why you passed it, because you were kind of right in front of the goalie, but then again, everyone's clustered to the right. Oh gosh. But yeah, this was not a very good game. The most ideal situation, there are two things I've heard about an ideal situation. One, you score a point, and then you just kind of camp behind your goal or the Luca Goers' goal, because there was a glitch in the original game where you're able to go behind the goal and just kind of sit there, and they scored a first point, freaking of course. That's not good. What a great play to go score first. I love that, go. But yeah, if you score a point and you hide behind one of the goals, apparently it glitches out the entire AI and everyone starts spinning in circles. I've never had this happen to me before. I don't know why my guys are spinning in circles, actually. I just noticed. In the case you can't get that to work, what some people suggest is playing defensively on the first round, but having Tidus do a few actions so that he can actually level up. Yes, people can level up during Blitzball games. It's how they can unlock abilities and increase their stats and whatnot. When it gets to second round, you should have access to the jet shot if everything went perfectly fine. The jet shot is overpowered. Unfortunately, this is a little spoiler, I don't get the jet shot, and it actually depresses me greatly. The jet shot would take out two defenders and I believe give a bonus to the shooting score, but in return the shoots decrease a lot faster? I don't know, it's been a long time since I've used it. It's also a really cool move, and I'm really sad that I couldn't use it. At any rate, right now I'm kind of in a pickle because it's almost the end of the first round. They're using Venom Tackle, and I'm really glad I didn't take any damage from that. If I was poisoned, I would have been very sad. But yeah, they have a point, and what I need to make sure happens is they don't completely screw me over. Because if it's 2-0, then I would have had a bad time trying to recover. Which actually, I don't remember if this becomes 2-0 in the first round. Gosh, but yeah. Right now, everything's just kind of going automatic. Any actions I'm doing, I apparently had a misunderstanding of how formation worked because I thought formation would also be affected when the Luca Goers had the ball, but that isn't the case. Oh, and looks like they fumbled the ball and for whatever reason Titus managed to grab it. So, oh, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. They're really good at having multiple people on my butt. So I can't do a nice pass, nor can I do a nice shoot. And that basically was the reason why I was not able to get the jet shot. So at this point, I just kind of had to give up. The one thing I really don't like about this Blitzball mechanic in general is that the stats are a little bit randomized. So you have the stats there, but as you saw in the tutorials in the last episode, and I think a few episodes before, even though the offensive stat and the defensive stat, if they minus out, and let's say we're trying to shoot and they're trying to do a block. If I have a shot of 10 and a block of 8, theoretically that should be 2, and the shot should either go through or just start decreasing and then eventually hit 0. No, sometimes it's stupidly random and it'll either completely miss so that the shot still has full power, or it will be completely caught, which means that was all useless. It's kinda dumb, and that's what I don't like about Blitzball.
And it's halftime.
The Goers are just playing great, Baba. Really great.
Okay, so now that it's halftime, this shows up all of the experience that we've gotten, both for the Luca Goers and for ourselves. Unfortunately for me, I was 1 point off from leveling Titus.
So on defense, boys. Stop those goers.
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
Goers are going down! Yeah!
Shoot like crazy.
Now!
All right, hustle.
By the way, this particular Blitzball tournament is a little bit annoying because there's kind of cutscenes and people talking in the middle of all this. But this should be the only time that happens. I don't know, I've never actually played Blitzball after this point. Right here, you're able to, let's see, set up player techniques. But unfortunately, none of our characters actually have any techniques. This is where you can actually set marks on players, so you can have a specific Auroch focus on a particular enemy that has a technique. So you can do that whole tech copy thing, which I apparently never knew about. So I think I just kind of tried to focus everyone on Bixen, because I know Bixen had Venom Tackle all the time, which is probably a really bad idea, because if I set the formation to mark mode, everyone would be on Bixen's butt, which would be an issue if I need to go after Abyss or whoever the heck, who also has a really good pass and shoot score. Second round starts. This is where things get a little bit awkward. As I said before, by now, hopefully you're able to execute the jet shot, like just go straight for the goal, do the jet shot, and either play on the defensive or just focus down the enemy. Unfortunately, if the Luca Goers were to succeed in getting another point, or if we're not able to get another point, and this round were to end in 5 minutes, then yeah, they would win, and we would get a slightly different cutscene. I don't think we would get the reward from doing this, but yeah, it's kind of sad. All right, so what I'm really trying to do is just make sure I get a point, because as long as we can tie each other, that means that we can push this into overtime. It's an extra round where one of us has to hit a point. And once we hit that point, the game's over. It's done with. Had enough of that. Freaking, this would have been the perfect time for me to use the jet shot if I had Titus level up. I didn't understand the whole leveling concept, so I probably should have done more successful paths with Titus starting off, but whatever. Alright, so it's literally just plain hot potato with the Blitzball right now. And see here, I'm starting to mess around with the formation because I am having a complete brain fart thinking that it's gonna make any effect while the Luca Goers have the ball. But no, everything's automatic when they do. That's gonna happen a lot more, I think. God, this takes so much. So right now, he's just gonna go ahead and dribble, which means he's not gonna take any actions that use HP. Good on him, bad for us. And I really need my guys to stop this man. Oh, and that pass. Freaking Graf's pass is insane. And of course he shoots it over to Bixen, who I think is their main front. Their ace. I don't know sports terms. I especially don't know Blitzball's terms. Actually, who are you passing it to? Are you passing? Oh, you're passing it to Abbas. Freaking the Luca Goers. The Luca Goers suck. I don't like them. I don't think anyone likes them. Them and their arrogant butts. Okay, so we have Tidus and Jasu trying to defend. Keyword is try. Freaking 10 attack minus 9 endurance. Should have been able to take that out, but no, the random stat. Yes, I'm gonna be a little bit whiny, especially because they have 2 points now and I am still 0. This is not looking very good at all. Luckily for us, whoever scores the point, the opposing team gets the Blitzball first. So I am able to move around or, you know, just kind of sit there trying to reorganize my formation. Actually, what am I doing here? Because I distinctly remember, I think I got my left and right sides mixed up while trying to do this as well. Maybe. No, I did not. Okay. It might just be my brain trying to... Did I just sit myself with auto? Or did I just hit circle? Crap. Oh god, I probably messed around with this a little bit too much. Now the question is, am I able to do anything? Because something happens once 3 minutes hits. It's not a good thing for my sake. It could be a good thing for your sake. You'll find out in about a minute. Don't you worry. What I don't understand is, how is Tidus not able to help me out when he's directly right behind me? I have no idea. I'm really glad that block did miss though. Alright, so the question is, can I get a shot off? 3 minutes. I think I was able to. We will have to see. And see, I'm trying to hope. Yep, there it is. The attack wasn't enough because random chance. Shove myself in front of that damn goal and shoot. Because if I missed this, I would have been super sad. Alright, so I finally got a point. That isn't gonna help me though. The crowd is cheering for the Aurochs. Isn't this exciting? Yes. It just took them an eternity and a half to actually score a goal. Because I'm pretty bad. Alright, so the Lucas now have the ball again. Luckily for us, it is 3 minutes in, which means the cutscenes have happened.
The fans are getting impatient. They're calling for some action. The Auroch spirits are fading quickly. Are they going down without a fight? Everyone seems to be calling for Waka, folks. Say, where is that player going? He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
To be honest, I did kind of feel left out. But it really was the Aurochs and Waka show after all.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild. Ah, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
Yeah, so when 8 minutes have passed overall, so a full round and then 3 minutes into the second round, Tidus will switch out for Waka, which is a good and bad thing because Waka's stats aren't too bad. And I think he starts off with Venom Shot, which I don't think I even realized, or if I did, I don't know if I utilized it fully. But unfortunately, this means that Tidus is out of the picture for the rest of the game. If you've been wanting to rely on the jet shot, no, you are gonna have to try to do it within that first 3 minutes of the second round. Because that's the only way to get the jet shot is to level up Tidus, and the only time you can use it is in those first 3 minutes before he switches out for Waka. So this actually put a damper in my, well, it didn't put an entire damper in my plans because I didn't have the jet shot to begin with. Although it didn't make things any better because Waka's stats aren't completely overpowered as much as I would love it to be. And also it means I lost Tidus, which I think he had better stats than Waka in some fields. But yeah, right now I am, I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to shoot, by the way. I think it's just because he was a little bit afraid of breaking one of us. That sounds really weird when I say it out loud. But yeah, like I am sitting here, flailing my arms, struggling to get another point in before the 5 minute mark. Luckily, the time freezes when I'm in this action menu, which I'm very, very grateful of. So I'm just kind of thinking like, crap, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna hope for the best, try to see if I can get close to that goal so that I can immediately give it to Waka and shoot it off because his shot score is actually pretty bad. I'm sorry, Letty, I love you, but your shot's pretty bad. Alright, so luckily I was able to get the pass through, and I'm just kinda shoving myself in front of the goalie again. Like, into the goal frame, mind you. And yes, I do have Venom Shot, and do I utilize it? No, because I'm literally right there. This is actually wonderful. I'm just, my shoulder shoved into the goal. So now we are 2 for 2, and it's about to end the second round, so there's no chance in either of us doing anything right now. So second round has ended. That Abbas is jittering. We're getting some more XP, but then again, so are they. Not a good thing for either of us. Here's everyone's stats, and now it is in overtime. Because we ended off the second round with equal scores, it's all in overtime. If we had different Blitz players, or if we want to rearrange a few people, we can change up their positions here. Which, mind you, I don't know anyone's positions at all. I don't know any sports at all. So, yeah, that wasn't gonna help me right then and there. So I just kept them in the same positions as they would, because the last thing I want is someone with a catch rate of 1 to be the goalkeeper. And having, I actually don't know what keeper stats are. I don't think they're too terribly good. And so at this point, I just kind of realized, like, marking everyone on a Bixen was a really bad idea. As much as I know Bixen has Venom Tackle, I think the brown hair girl also had Venom Tackle, so I could have just done it to her. It's really annoying that you can't see their techs and abilities for your opposing opponents on the screen. Actually, you kind of can. Then hang on. Yeah, no. Apparently I just looked it on the wrong person. I don't know what was going through my mind. Well, I think what I did was I split it up so that some people were gonna go after Bixen, some people after, I guess, Abbas or Grav. So that way, like, if I go into Mark mode, they'll be focused on those two people specifically, because more than likely they will have the ball, and I'm gonna need like 4 or 5 people to get on their butts. Speaking of butt, Abbas is definitely on my butt, and that is very, very annoying, so I'm gonna need you to stop, sir. Luckily, when you break through a person, or when they try to block you, it kind of delays them so that they can't immediately block you again, if that makes sense. So here I'm just kind of trying to walk at the ball again. Unfortunately, it only had 1 pass, and I was not close enough for that 1 pass. And here again, I'm mistaking formation once again. Does not have effect when the Luca Goers have the ball. Luckily, I am able to break through her, or at least I hope. Yes? Yeah, no, I was not able to. That makes me incredibly sad, actually. So now he passes over to freaking Bixen. Again, messing around with the formation, thinking that they would automatically go over to Bixen, which theoretically they would, depending on how close they are. Did you just try to shoot from all the way over there? Yes, you did. Oh man, I'm really glad the shot score decreases faster than the pass score. Like right now, my main focus, my immediate main focus is just to get the ball over to Waka and for him to hopefully shoot into that damn goal. And I'm also making sure I don't have a crap ton of people to break through because that would be very, very unfortunate. Unfortunately, the girl is cut off to me and oh, did I catch it? Yes. So if you actually look on the mini-map, that circle around you, I use that as a kind of judge to see whether or not people will actually attempt to block me. So like I was really hoping that 2 people weren't gonna block me and it was just gonna be the one girl, which by the way, like everyone's on her butt now. I believe if I were to press X, so like I could stop myself and force them into a block position or something like that. I was able to manipulate it, I just don't remember how. Alright, so Bixen fumbles the ball. Who grabs it? It is Doram. Frick. All the way over to the left side. That's really annoying. I don't know why I keep on marking to the right side. I think I just got a little bit messed around. And like 3 of my guys are going in circles. And that's really, really unfortunate actually. Because I'm gonna need someone to stop this chick before things kind of hit the fan. So Grav has the ball now. Can you guys stop going in circles? Wait, who are you? Why did you pass it between each other? Excuse? Oh jeez. Okay, so now she's passing over to Abbas, which it just barely made it, of course. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think this gets forced into another overtime. Because we are just kind of at a standstill. My guys are dumb as bricks over there, you can see on the mini-map. Freaking, I don't understand why they just kind of circle in circles in front of my goal keep. I mean, on the bright side, it is kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. Now I can have freaking Dato grab the ball and find a way to get it over to some of my guys. Or, you know, Bixen could be on my butt and I just have to make sure that it's only Bixen I have to break through and no one else. That'd be great. Oh wait, I remember, you have to press, I think you have to press square? Square or X to stop and do an action so you can do either pass or shoot. Okay, so Graf here. Can I get past him? I should be able to get past him. But I'm gonna be forced into a dribble because my pass is terrible. Alright, so right now I think I'm just trying to burn time so that we can go into the, oh good lord, go into the next round. Especially with both of them having 10 attack. That's completely unfair actually. At this point, I think I just say screw it and try to go for the shoot, or just let them take the ball. I'll just let them take the ball. Yep. Worst case, I'm hoping it fumbles, or you know, just bypasses overall and Waka gets the ball. Unfortunately, if I had time of them jittering, if I had more time, I probably would have sneaked in a shot as soon as I could. Alright, so people are leveling up again. They're having a small increase in their stats, but just a small one. So hopefully this is gonna go well. I don't know why Dato's still at level 1. I guess it's just because the ball just doesn't happen to be in Dato's hands at any point. I only remember one time. I was not paying attention to the rest of the time. But whatever. I think after each round their HP's reset. Or at least I would love to think that's the case. I don't know, we'll have to see as soon as I get off the screen. I actually don't know why I'm still on the screen. Oh wait, I remember why I'm on the screen. I went to go write down everyone's stats because I kept on forgetting who had the good and the bad stats. And last thing I needed to do was kind of forget what happened. So let me go and cut over for you guys, because this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I went ahead and cut off all of the stuff, including the markings and the text setting, because I didn't have any new text to set. And the changes I made to marking were, I guess I split them up against more people. But in the end, I don't recall ever using mark mode, if any time. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it. It doesn't really matter if I have to show it to you or not. I don't know why the Luca Goers start off with the ball. I think it's because we shot the last shot in the previous round. That could be it. Unfortunately, it looks like he's gonna get a pass in, because my block rate for Dato is terrible, and even though he freaking misses. So right now we just have to make a hard stop on Abyss, who freaking, I don't understand why I think formation has any effect here. I'm such a blitzball noob. Fortunately for me, I just grabbed the ball, and I need to just get it into that goal as soon as I can. Because as soon as whichever one of us shoots a goal and gets a point, that's the end of the match. So you can see why I'm a little bit desperate right here, trying to get that last score in. Because as soon as the Luca Goers get it, and that's the end. I have lost. And I can't do that to Waka. Waka has saved me, saved Tidus. After being in the water, nearly drowned. He gave me food, which apparently I don't remember consuming at any point during my stay at Besaid Island. He and the others traveled with me all the way to Luca, just so I can see if I can find someone I know who, in the end, yes, there's someone I know somewhere in this arena. I just don't know where the hell he is. It's really hard to miss a brooding man in all red, and I don't remember if he was carrying a sword, but I know he was carrying a bottle of sake or whatever the crap. But no, after all this, I can't really do that to Waka. And it kind of makes sense why Tidus swapped out for Waka at the very end, because it's really the Aurochs and Waka's game. It's kind of moot point if the Aurochs win this game all because of this star Blitz player from the Xanakin Aves, who just kind of came out of nowhere, is unknown to everyone in Spira, because they're probably just looking at him and being like, oh look, there's a newbie on the team who apparently is amazing. And well, not in this case, because I'm not doing a good job showing off his skills. Oh no, right now we are just literally fussing over the ball, desperately trying to stop this girl. And I was really hoping for a 4-man breakthrough, because those are very possible. I don't know if a 5-man breakthrough is possible. I think it is. Regardless though, I got the ball, and what I need to do is just do 1-man breakthroughs, one at a time, all while trying to make Waka get close to that goalie. Yes, I only have 1 breakthrough. Thankfully, their star players are very bad at trying to take the ball back, if they're alone, mind you. So right here, I don't actually know why I stopped. I think I was a little bit concerned because if I passed it over to Waka, who I think is either right next to me or in the middle, there he is. Or no, I was trying to decide whether to dribble or pass it, because if I pass it, it's a waste of HP, but I think I was also worried about Waka being bombarded by like 400 people. So what I did is just have her take it. So now that Waka is completely free, unless the guys at top try to come down at me, and I can guarantee a shot, which, you know, screw it, why not do a venom shot? I believe for a venom shot, what happens is if the goalkeeper actually catches it, there's a chance of him being poisoned, or it just busting through. But whatever, I won. It's 2-3. Screw you. Screw Blitzball. I unfortunately have to do more of this because Waka's overdrives are locked behind tournaments. If you win the game, you get String Spear, which takes an empty node and turns it into a +4 node or whatever the heck. I don't remember if I actually used this at any point. I might have just probably forgotten about it. If you didn't win, you wouldn't have gotten anything. I'll probably be streaming some Blitzball tournaments later. I don't know when, but this is done and over with, and I'm sick of it.
Unbelievable! The Aurochs win, folks! This is one for the record books!